But when my greatest joy is talking and it's becoming harder to do, it's kind of a bummer right now.
Difficulty speaking sent our Jerry Ann Ritter on a search for answers. Tonight, she wants to share what she's learned and to thank viewers who have already provided so much support. I sat down with Jerry Ann Monday. Jerry Ann, viewers have noticed a change in your speech, and they're concerned. What are you ready to share?
Well, I'm ready to be an open book. I'm just bummed that the speech is impacting how I tell you about the weather, because I love talking about the weather. I don't love talking about ALS. And that's what the doctors believe is causing my speech problems. And they're still trying to prove it to me, but in the meantime, they're telling me no treatment, no cure. It's called bulbar ALS, and that I just will continue to get worse.
What does this mean for your TV career?
Well, right now, I pray every day that a miracle's gonna happen. And I keep thinking it could be something else. But if the doctors are right, I'm probably done telling you about the weather. But I still have a lot to say, and I'm trying to figure out what that new race or journey looks like. But I want it to be more about spreading love, because I have been so blessed in my life to have such a great life that I want other people to be sitting in this chair, and maybe I'm dealing with this to remind people to be thankful for their life. Maybe my next chapter is to tell a different story, because I can tell you up until this point, I didn't forecast this storm hitting. And it's raining right now, and I'm just trying to find the sunshine, and I'm just trying to focus on the little things, and that's loving and living for the moment. I can tell you this. When I first heard, I think you have bulbar ALS, no cure, no treatment, it was a lot, but I didn't believe it. I have always told our family we are so wealthy because we have so much love, and that I've always lived for the moment. The day that we actually told the boys, hey, we're going down a course we didn't think we're going down. And they said, wow, Mom, are you gonna fight? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fight, but there's not a lot you can do. So instead, I'm gonna do what I've always done for almost 50 years of my life, and I'm gonna live and I'm gonna love, and that's what I'm doing.
When did you first realize something was off, and when did a viewer first ask you about it? Do you remember?
I remember this summer keep saying to my family, but it was so slight. But October, I remember being at my sister's birthday, or my mom's birthday, and saying, God, can you not feel like something's weird with my speech? Then I remember saying to our TV producer, can you hear something different? And she said, it seems like you're trying really hard to talk. Viewers then started sending me messages, maybe in late November. Are you drunk? Are you okay? Those hit me hard. Like, people think I'm drunk. Like that, when I was trying so hard to kind of disguise it. And I think I was realizing if I talked less, slower, and then I started to not post my videos because it was becoming more apparent to me, and I didn't want it to become more apparent to other people, and it was probably just me being in denial.
What is that like for you? You're a great communicator, you're known for your energy, and then you're thrown this curve. How was that?
It is killing me that something that came so easy is so hard. And maybe that's, why I stayed working as long as I could, to kind of remind people of she's struggling, but she's still going on. I shared with you, I can still pick up my glass and drink water. So that is exciting. But a reality is I'm struggling with eating more and I'm losing weight, which anyone would say was exciting, but I would much rather take the weight back and be able to talk. I'm just missing my coworkers and feeling going and doing it. But it still doesn't seem like reality yet. And maybe that's because I'm focusing on this is going to go away. And I'm just taking all the energy and focus I have right now on being around the people that I love, which is my family.
Are you scared?
No. The first thing I thought when they told me I had this, I remembered a guy who got up in church in 2017 and he was clearly dying of brain tumor and he looked like death and he had so much joy. And I was like, I'm gonna finish this race strong. There is not 1 ounce of, I'm scared. It's like, I'm gonna miss out, but I'm gonna have fun doing it.
How have Rob and the boys been?
Oh my God. I am so blessed with the best husband and best family. So I am so lucky. And Sunday, I didn't have enough energy to go to church. I watched church from home, but he took the boys and I thought, he is the best dad. And they have so much to look up to with him. So I'm just so blessed. I have pointed out to my husband, which does make me mad too, it is harder for me to smile. Like just something about these muscles.
Oh, and you have a great smile.
Oh, you're sweet, but that bums me out a little bit, yeah.
There's been an outpouring of support from the community. I mean, everywhere I go, I'm asked about you and how you're doing and what's next. What has that meant to you?
Oh my gosh. I feel like the luckiest person alive, really. The love, support, and prayers, we are feeling it. I can't imagine somebody going through this that doesn't have this. But just from random strangers, the cards I have received, the amount of gifts, this table was loaded up with gifts from everyone, has meant so much to our family. So we can't thank everyone enough for everything because we are feeling that support.
Well, you know, Iowans, they want to help. How can people best help you and your family? What can they do?
When people ask me that, I say pray, because that I feel like can make the biggest difference. But right now, I don't feel like there's anything else they can really do. I think if there's anything anyone can do, and you ask me this very question, is keep living and loving.
What would you like people to most understand about all of this?
I know. I've always told people about the weather, so I thought that's what I would always do. And when it started to get so hard, I said it was time, to take a break and focus on my health. But the whole time I thought, I'd come home when I would get a mean message from somebody. My husband was like, those people are gonna feel awful when they know what you're really dealing with. The moral of the story is you never know what people are dealing with, so give some extra grace. If anybody asks me how I'm doing, I say I'm living and loving. And I'm hugging harder, and I'm just continuing to enjoy life.
Today,
I feel great.
yeah, you could understand easily.
What if I'm
everything you're
really
saying.
cured today and this is the day the story airs? Hey, I'm fine with running a correction.
That's
I'm
great.
fine. Please.